She ain't got a phone out. She ain't got a phone out.
Man, where is it? Is there anything in there?
I know. I just gave you a bag of tissue.
Gosh.
Oh, you like that?
What?
You like that?
I've never had a pair of AirPods.
Natalie. You haven't had any iPods?
No,
Oh,
never.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Why your face look like that?
Those are expensive. I've never thought there'd be a day I have AirPods. And she takes good care.
This is the day.
Happy 15th birthday.
Yay. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or just welcome if you're new. My name is Eboni Harris. I'm a relationship therapist based in Houston, Texas. So today is August 2nd. I actually looked. I think it's around, right before 9 a.m. And yesterday was August 1st, Monday, and I was gonna vlog, but I really just worked all day. I took my boyfriend to work at some point, and then I went to meet my sister and my nieces for one of my niece's birthdays, and so that was fun. I got to I bought her some AirPods, and she was very, very excited about that, which is cool to watch. But yeah, so she was very excited about those AirPods. So, but I didn't vlog a lot at, it was really like a early dinner. Even though we ended up sitting there for a very long time. We got there at 3:30 and didn't leave until 6:30, but it was fun, you know, just sit around and talk and hang out. And so, so that's pretty much all I did. I came home, worked some more, and then went to bed. But I bought this book. I believe, did I buy it? I think I bought it when I was looking for stuff for Hawaii. And so it's called They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm assuming you can. And so I bought it, and I just kind of read like 1 or 2 chapters on the plane to Hawaii, and then I never read any more. And then I read a couple chapters like this weekend. And so for my self-care, one of the things I wanted to try was like reading like 10 minutes a day. So I started that yesterday. But last night, and I don't know why I did this, I started reading probably like at 12 or right before 12, and I ended up reading till 1 or maybe 11:30. I was not intending to read for more than 10 minutes, but the book, I can't figure out if it's the book that got good. I'm not sure, but the book, I ended up reading until like 1:30 in the morning. And so, and then I was like, I kept going to a new chapter, and I was like, Eboni, it's 1:30, you have to go to bed. And today I have a full day of clients. Like, it's not even like, oh, today is one of my lighter days. No, I have a full day of clients. So, but so far, I enjoy it. I think I also enjoy it because the chapters in the beginning are very, very short, because this is just him kind of like setting up the story or whatever. So they're very, very short. So it made it a lot easier to like kind of quickly be like, it's only 3 pages. Oh, it's only 4 pages. It's only 2 pages. So I went through it real quick. So now we're getting to some of the longer chapters, but it's still good. So I brought it, I had it by my bed because I was planning to just read at night before I go to bed, but I was like, maybe today during my break, even though I do, so I have a long day, and my plan was not to work. I have a 2-hour break today, but my other hours are completely booked. And so when I do that, I try not to work during my break, because my whole thing is, I still need a rest. I still need a break, right? And so, but if I have a longer break, then sometimes, you know, I'll work and then I'll kind of relax or whatever. So, and I know the rest of this week I have longer breaks, but it's going to be busy because I already have plans where I have to go run errands. I'm trying to, I don't know if I've said, but my friend is finishing up her last round of chemo. Yay! And so we didn't want to like have a big party that day because, you know, chemo drains you and she doesn't know how she's going to feel. So we're decorating her apartment. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on later this week, but today I get all the stuff to decorate her apartment. So I'll share that. I bought a whole bunch of stuff from Amazon. Some stuff, I have to be mindful that my humor may not be the same as other. I mean, I'm literally reading a book about death, right? So something that make me laugh, I make jokes a lot about my parents. Both my parents have passed in the past 2 years, like 3 years, almost 3 years. Like, oh, my mom passed early this year. My dad passed in 2020, right before the pandemic. And I make jokes all the time. I mean, like, whatever. If I have a podcast before my dad passed, so I was talking about my dad and, some of his stuff. And my co-host was so uncomfortable because I made a joke. And I was like, it's my dad. Like, it's fine. And my dad would have found the joke funny. My dad makes jokes all the time. So, I don't know. But people get weird. So one of the gifts I bought, I'm like, that might be more my humor than her humor. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to test it out. I feel like my friends know me. And so if she's not cool with it, she can definitely let me know and I will apologize. But I think she knows me and we laugh at similar stuff sometimes. So we'll see. I bought it. If nothing else, I don't know. We'll see once I get there how I feel about it. Okay, so it's 2:20. So I've been on break for a little bit under an hour. Probably about an hour. I think my last session actually ended on time. Like at 1:20 as opposed to 1:35. But so I currently am saving the podcast, and so I'm gonna upload that once that's saved. I was watching a blog on YouTube, so I think I'm just going to what am I supposed to do? Oh, read this book. I was like, I could watch YouTube. I'm supposed to just be relaxing and watch YouTube, but I was like, or I can read my book. So I was thinking maybe Will Smith's autobiography. I know that's late, but I haven't listened to it. And I don't typically listen to autobiographies. I heard it was good, so I thought I might try it. But there's also one on the model that I like for therapy that I've been wanting to read. I've read a couple of them, but this one, I just wanted to see what it was about. And so that is the second option. Or I just might read something around like... I'm not sure yet. I don't want to read anything around business because I've read so much stuff around business and I'm just like, I feel like I'm in a good space where I want to be with business right now. And if I need something in particular, maybe I'll read it. But right now, I don't feel like I need to just take in a lot of information about business because I did that for a very long time. And, while there's always something to learn, I just don't really want to focus on that right now because I enjoy being in a space of what feels good and what do I like to do versus... the pressure of like, you have to do this, you have to post, you have to call, you have to like, I've built my business to a space that I'm very comfortable. I am completely comfortable with it growing more and more and more, but I'm not comfortable or I don't have a desire to put a lot of effort into that, which is why even like with my YouTube, I enjoy videos and stuff like that, but I'm not like pushing it. Like if it grows and that'd be great. And I'm putting a little bit, it's not like I'm not putting any effort into it, but I'm no longer in a space of I need to work to try to get another $1,000 a month. Like, is it really worth it? So I'm definitely just kind of like moving at a pace that I want to. And probably once my course is done, and actually, no, I won't read a book because I already have access to a course that's going to like help me with the marketing of that and stuff like that. So just very much like I want to create stuff that I enjoy. I want to help people in a way that I enjoy it. And I want to just make sure people know it's out there. And then if they decide to buy it, then they can. But if not, I am okay with that because I'm doing okay. And I always know if I need money, if I start struggling, I can open my books and start seeing clients again. Or not start seeing clients again, have more clients on my schedule. But I also know I don't want to get to a space of being burnt out where I am doing nothing but seeing clients all day, every day. And clients have to wait 2 and 3 weeks to see me because I don't like that piece of it either. I'm not a big fan of that. So, but yeah, so there's still things I'm doing to grow my business, but it's just, I'm not in a space of like hustle. Like I've gotten my business to a space where I'm comfortable and I can pay my bills and I can live the life the way I want to. And then I know it will grow. I know there'll be things that I'm doing that'll pop off and people will, enjoy. I already know that's going to happen. So I just don't feel a need to like, oh my God, I need to make sure I'm posting every single day, or I need to make sure, I'm engaging people in a newsletter and stuff like that. Like, and I also think there are things that will grow as it's funny because I feel like I'm at a space of, I used to be very much in a space of wanting, obviously, a lot of money right now. I think a lot of people want a lot of money right now, but realizing that, one, a while ago, when I first started my financial journey and I realized that I had made a lot of money and didn't even realize it. And then once I've gotten back where I'm in a good space with my finances as far as like no debt, and I'm pretty much know how much I'm going to spend a month versus how much I'm I'm going to make and all of that, especially because I put myself on a very specific, like this is how much money I make every single week. Now that every single month, meaning how much money I take home, not necessarily how much money my business makes. My business can make 3 times what it makes right now. Until that happens consistently for like 6 months, I'll keep myself on the salary I have. I do plan on increasing my salary soon, but right now I'm sticking with what I do. But because I'm very comfortable with that, I don't feel a need to like chase money anymore. Because the reality is, what I've learned with making more money is you just find new ways to spend it. Like, it's not like, and granted, like I said, I do want to have the money to get what I want to get, but I'm a new restaurants, new experiences, travel. Like, that is how I enjoy my money. And even that doesn't always take money. New experiences, anytime I hang out with people, it's a new experience, right? Anytime I spend time with people, it's a new experience. But, travel, yes, that costs money. Going to try restaurants and things like that, yes, that costs money. But I'm not at this point, right? Because I want to leave space for growth. But at this point, I am interested in continuing to make my life comfortable, and more money can make your life more comfortable as long as you know how to manage it, and as long as you at your heart are a good person. And so I'm very, very comfortable with money coming, but I just don't feel the need to chase it. So I feel like that got off topic. So anyway, this is gonna be my fiction book, and and I haven't decided what the nonfiction book will be, but it will not be business related. I know that. So it'll be about, it might be one of the autobiographies. It might be around relationships. It might be around healing and love. It might be around the therapy model that I like. We'll see. But as of now, I'm good. So yeah, let me get to reading, and then I might check back in before I start sessions, but I might not. I might wait till tonight. So talk to you later. It's 7:30 and I am done with my day. Yeah, the day was fine. It was I'm happy to be done. But everything was cool. Like, I have dope clients, so it wasn't nothing too crazy. I have dope clients that are really invested, and even the ones that are still struggling to get invested, they're showing up and they're receptive. And yeah, so work, although it can be like tiring and although it can be mentally draining, it's always a good time, right? It's always pretty good. So I got my packages from Amazon. So I'm about to open those up. Editing Ebony. We'll see if we actually share this or not, but I just wanted to share what I thought. Especially because I made comment to my humor earlier. So I got these 4 cards. They're supposed to be 4, but this is 3. So let's pull up the order. I would have think they came from the same people. These are some thick cards though. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I ordered. Oh, okay. 3 came together and 1 came separately, which that makes no sense because they were all by the same people. But okay. So I bought these cards. Let me see if I can find the 4th one so you can at least see all of them at the same time. Okay, so I'm missing quite a few things. So I'm waiting on another card and a little banner, some balloons, and 2 more candles. Okay, so let me show you what I got. So like I said, our friend is doing her last round of chemo. Everybody's excited, so we're going to decorate her house. So we have cards. This one says, they say God gives what you can handle. Apparently God thinks you're a badass. I hope she doesn't get offended, but we'll see. This one, ignore my nails. I'm getting them done this week. This one says, behind you are your memories, before you are your dreams, around you all who love you, within you all you need. Congratulations. So this is, it sounds like it's probably more like a graduation card, but I like the fact that it was saying, people around her, we love you, yay. And then this one says, I scream, we all scream, fuck cancer. And so I thought this was cute. And I have one more card coming. I can't believe these are wet. All right, and then I have a cake topper that says F Cancer. I haven't decided what I'm gonna put it on. I was thinking about doing like a little cupcake, but because we won't be there when she gets there, I don't want to have a cupcake like open, so I might just have a cupcake and then have this sitting behind it. This one says life is tough, but so are you. And then this one is the one I believe that says I'm sorry your boobies tried to kill you. I'm not gonna open it, just I don't want to give her an open gift like that. This one didn't have any tape on it. But I did want to set the candles out though. I don't know. Listen. So yeah, so that's what I got so far, and then we will get the rest of the stuff hopefully today, because it said everything got delivered, so I should be getting at least 2 more packages. It says I still got 2 packages coming. Well, it says they were delivered, so I don't know why I didn't come with these, because they all got delivered at the exact same time. But we have my apartment has like a delivery service, so you can't deliver straight to my apartment, which is great. But I don't know. So got the candles. I need to send a picture to my friends to let them know what I've got. And then I'm going to relax. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to eat. I'm kind of hungry. I wasn't hungry earlier, but I feel like a little hungry, so I might go ahead and eat my leftovers from yesterday. And then I'm going to watch some TV, chat with my boyfriend, and then read my book, because I want to read some more. Even though I already read today, I still want to read some more. So yeah, I'll probably check in tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey, good morning. It's August 3rd. Well, good afternoon. It's August 3rd. It's around 12:30. I've seen my morning clients, and so now I'm about to go run some errands. I need to go get some stuff from my house. I'll probably go to Whole Foods, and then also I needed to get, I think I'm gonna go and get them. I'm getting flowers from my friend's apartment that we're decorating, but I was gonna wait until the morning, but I don't want to like risk it of like which stores are gonna be open, and if I wake up late, so I'm gonna go ahead and get those now as well. I think that's all I need to get is flowers and another card, I think. My other stuff still hasn't made it, so I'm waiting to see what the delivery people are saying, because I sent them a message like, hey, it said it was delivered yesterday, like I need this stuff. So I might, if I don't get it though, like I said, I think I said this, but one of my friends ordered some stuff, so hopefully we should be able to get it from, hopefully he has it. So that's what I'm about to do, and then I need to come back and finish editing. I was working on my course this morning, trying to get the second module done. It's almost done. So I want to get that done today. So then I only got the third module, and then after that, work on the workbook, and then after I finish the workbook and everything, then that's when I'll do the fourth module. So that's going on, and then I was thinking about recording today, but I think I'm gonna record tomorrow. My break isn't as long because somebody did book, which is, always a good thing, but I do have, I think, like 3 hours, so I'll probably just record tomorrow. I just need to record 2 videos. Yeah, 2 videos. And so yeah, that is the plan. So let's go. I meant to check in earlier, but I've really been working a lot. So I left to run my errands. I just had to go to 2 stores, and I still feel like I need to get some stuff, but we'll just see. I'll see when I get off tonight what people got going on, and if other people got stuff, like what I need to pick up, if I need to pick up anything. So I finished my module 2 of my course. Yay. So that's good. I'm done with that. And so I just have to do 1 more module, edit that. So today, the rest of my day, all I'm doing is I'm going to work. I have a couple more clients that I'm about to check in with very shortly. And then after that, when I get off tonight, I don't know if I'm going to do anything. Let me look at my to-do list, because again, I've been doing a lot this morning. Oh, I do want to edit the self-care video. I would like to go ahead and edit the first one, because the plan is for it to come out. I've been saying every week, it's going to come out this week, it's going to come out this week. So edit the self-care video, and then that's probably all I'll do today. And then tomorrow the plan will be to record. So I wake up early and I'll record the videos for next week. So right now I'm a week ahead. So I'm happy about that. So next week I will record the videos about tomorrow I'll record the video for next week. So then when I start editing Friday and maybe Saturday, then those will be for the following week, and all of my videos for this week will already be up and scheduled. Like today one came out, tomorrow I have a little short coming out, Saturday I have a video and a short coming out, and then Sunday the self-care video should be coming out. So I'm happy that I'm a week ahead. I still feel like I need to try to record 2 topic videos at one time, but we'll see. I just kind of see how I feel, but I'm excited to be, like I said, I have a little bit more of a schedule, but understanding that along with that I also do have clients, and along with that I also do have a business where we have another presentation that's we're doing a paid event in 2 weeks. So being aware of that as well. So making sure I have time to work on that presentation. So that's pretty much it. I might check in later, but I might not, because I really don't have any other plans other than editing and reading and then going to bed. So if not, then I'll make sure to check in tomorrow so you can see the decorations and all of that. But yeah, so check in later.
I need to think she's gonna feel about having this many in the house.
I think she'll be okay with.
I think it's us. It ain't like we got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what is? Yeah, what's not random people?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, and I knew she was gonna have a lot of shit on her counter because I was like, oh, we can just put everything so when she first walks in.
But I didn't think about work.
Yeah. I mean, everything could probably fit on that edge over there.
Maybe she ready to break it.
Oh, this is gonna be big.
Cards very on the side. What is that? To blow up?
No, this is a big.
How do you
It's gonna be. It's heavy too.
What is that?
But I'm saying, how does it come?
That's a
to
bear.
be a
It's
bear?
pressure. So once I undo it,
Oh, okay, that's what I was.
Wait, it's a bear?
yes, this is a bear.
Yeah, let's see it
Become
become a bear. This is worth
I think you
recording.
record this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. This is worth recording.
Oh, now I know. Okay.
Can you just put this right here?
Yes. I'm like.
Oh, you saying just hold it?
No, take it. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. It's okay. We do it. I'm I don't know. I'm on time right now.
Well, whatever.
But I'll send this to you.
Alright.
This is why I should have brought my scissors.
Yeah, there's somewhere here.
Already. Okay.
I just want to see the bear.
There you go.
Really?
Two.
I'm still
Oh,
gonna
you gonna read the directions?
No.
Of course. You're an engineer.
That might be important.
I don't know. Cut this. Oh, that's the fur. I'm like, what is that?
I'm pretty sure I see steps 1 through 5.
No, you don't.
There's a dryer picture.
Oh, Kylie, so she can know how to, Oh, that's good.
Oh.
Like,
I thought
It's a little underwhelming.
you
Mommy else blowing the balloon?
No, he got the
Oh,
he got the knife. Thank you.
Hope it looks as good as it did online. I'm worried about the picture coming out.
Oh, it's a blankie. Oh, that is
Oh, that's
so
dope.
nice. You got that on Amazon?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all you was talking about. We were at the party thing. I'm like, Amazon got everything.
Oh, wow. This is so nice.
Everything, don't they?
They do.
That's amazing.
Good morning. It is August 4th and it is 11:30 in the morning. You just saw decorated my friend's apartment. Fun times. So she probably won't get home until closer to 1. So we shall see what her reaction is. Nobody will be there, so she'll just have to send us a text, which she sent us this morning about her last day of chemo. So she'll just have to send us a good old text message to see if she's pissed at us for breaking into her house or if she's excited. But it turned out really cute. I thought it was a really cute idea. We had lots of cards and flowers and the balloons and the bear, and it was just a really cute little setup. So excited about that. So that's that. Wish we could turn up with her, but we know she's not gonna probably be in the mood. So I talked to you about I was reading this book as a part of my self-care. I accidentally finished it last night. I was only supposed to read until part 3. right? Yeah, I was supposed to stop at part 3. I read to the end. So I read about, I don't know, 200 pages yesterday. Because when I got to part 3, it was like only midnight, which is a good time for me to go to sleep knowing I had to wake up early. But instead, I just went ahead and finished it. So I read about 200 pages. But it was good. I enjoyed it. It's a very interesting book. So it's called, I think I showed y'all already, but it's called They Both Die in the End, or They Both Die at the End. And so, of course, I don't know anything about this author. His name is Adam Severa. And so I'm reading the book and I'm assuming like, oh, okay, they're both going to die. But some part of it kind of feels like, well, is that just the title of the book or is that really what happens? But, you know, it's the title of the book and it's what happened, just FYI. So, spoiler. So, finished that by accident. And so, but I'm still needing to do my like 10 minutes, which is turning into way more than 10 minutes. But that book I liked a lot. This book I have been struggling to read. It's called Sex and Vanity by Kevin Kwan. This is the guy that did Crazy Rich Asians. And this one I'm struggling with mainly because I know it's a remake of another book. I can't think of the name of it. I actually saw part of the movie, and then when I was reading this book, I was like, this looks like that movie I was watching not too long ago. So I've had this book for a year. I started it last summer. We did a girls trip with my best friends to Arizona, and so everybody kind of brought something, and we made like a little gift bag, and one of my friends brought this book. She thought it would be real cute to like be reading this by the pool. And so I started it, and I'm about a third way, but I just had not been able to finish it, and there was no real reason other than it was a fine book. Like it's fine. It's not bad. It's not good. It's fine. But for some reason I couldn't get into it clearly as much as I got into that book, because this book, I started it in Hawaii, but I didn't really start it for real until I think last week. I read like a couple pages, but this week, basically Sunday or Monday, is the first day I started it, and I'm already done with it. And so it might be because I'm being more intentional with reading, but it also might be just that book is better. So I'm going to go ahead and finish, because my plan was to do like 10 minutes a day for at least a week. But obviously, like I said, with that book, it turned into like I was reading for like 2 hours at a time. But I'm going to go ahead and see if I can do the same with this, which feels good, because I am a person, and I think I've said this before, like I haven't read a lot lately. So, and maybe I'm just picking the wrong books. I don't know. Because when I went to Cancun and took a book, and I literally was in bed in Cancun, like finishing this book. But also that's because the hotel we were at wasn't that great. Anyway, so this book is what I'm going to finish. But this is another book that I was reading. I do not like it at all. I'm not a fan of this book. I like fantasy, but I just can't get into the characters. Like it's fantasy around basically, when they were doing the transatlantic slave trade, these are the people that jumped off the boat, basically, because they refused to be slaves, right? And so they jumped off the boat, and some type of way they were then shifted into like these sea creatures, and that is what this book is about. But it's really hard to get into for me. I probably should do a little bit of research about it. It's a very small book, and I'm not even halfway done. So I'm probably going to go ahead and finish the Kevin Kwan book, but I also know this is another book I need to go ahead and finish. I don't like not having books unfinished. That's just not a thing I do. So both of those books. So we'll start with the Kevin Kwan and see how far I get. And I'm probably just going to start again. I really enjoyed the fact that I was reading every day. I really like this book. So I'm going to stick to the 10 to 30 minutes is what I'll stick to as far as reading, like making myself do that. But then if it's good, of course, I'll probably read longer. But then I can actually get through these 2 books and start another book, because I have other books that I have bought or people have bought for me and I just have not read. So I need to get into those books as well. I'm definitely not, I used to be a reader, like when I was younger, probably high school, college age. I used to read a lot. But then post-college, I probably stopped. And I say college, but probably more college summers. But post-college I stopped because grad school, you read a lot for school, and then going into work, and I just hadn't been a big reader since probably right after college. So I'm not trying to get back to that space. I won't be reading. I have a friend, she has a TikTok, Shaw reads books. She reads probably 3 books a day. Like I'll say at least 1 book a day, probably like 2 books. But because of the type of job she has, she can read at work. And so, so I'm not that type of a reader, but I would like to get through at least like 1 book a month, at least maybe like 1 or 2 books a month. And So I'm excited that I've kind of started back with that, and specifically for the series that I'm creating. So I do need to create some content around that. So I might do that during my break. I might have the camera up just so I can get some shots of me reading. Yeah, so that's the update on the books. Good morning. This is part 2. My first video, I don't even know what happened to it. It recorded. I actually watched it on my phone. My storage was up. And then when I tried to transfer all my stuff over, it got deleted in the process. I don't know how, but it's not there. So, good morning. It is April 5th. It has been a rough morning. It is almost 11 o'clock now. Just a quick update on what's going on. I'm clearly taking my hair down because I need to wash my hair. And I don't think I did a good job of making sure my scalp was clean and all that before I started this. So this is being taken down right now. And I was thinking about putting some back in, but I think I'm just going to take a break and just do the little mini twists and leave those in for about I'm going to try to do a month. But the reality is I get ready and I'm ready to do my hair after 2 weeks. I'd be ready to do a new style. But that style I feel like I probably could keep a little bit longer. This one's just so big. That's why I wanted to redo it and do less hair. But that'll probably be the September hairstyle. So, update. So this morning I had a presentation at 9 o'clock. My internet went out at 9:06 while I was in the middle of the presentation. This is a presentation I do for a company that I contract with. I get paid really good money. I say really good. I get paid well. It's not that great. I mean, it's great. It's hard because I'm like, in comparison to like other stuff that I do, it's okay. But I understand that I make decent money. So I get paid pretty well for an hour-long presentation that I just have to go through. I didn't even have to prepare this one. I've helped them prepare in the past, but they pay me to prepare presentations. But this one I didn't even have to do that. They give me the information and I present it because I'm a therapist, so I get to give my insight and all of that. So it does pay. It pays well, right? I can't. One day I'll probably give numbers, but I don't know. But it does pay well. I would assume anything over, for the lay person who's not a therapist, I would assume anything over $100 is paid well. And it pays a lot more than that. So, it's funny because this is the thing with money, right? And now I'm about to go on another tangent. What is in the budget for somebody might not be in the budget for somebody else. What's expensive for one person might not be expensive for someone else. And this is why I sometimes, when we talk about therapy and talk about, oh, it's too expensive, why is therapy not affordable? And I'm like, well, it may not be affordable to you, but it's affordable to other people. And there are therapists that are in a lower range where you can, but $20 may not be affordable to somebody, right? So just because a therapist is $150 doesn't mean it's not affordable. That just means it's not in your budget. And I think we have to be mindful of how we talk about money, because we are always thinking about like, well, this as a whole is not affordable. And it's like, no, you can say this isn't in my budget. You know, at this point, I can't justify spending this amount of money on this thing, but that doesn't mean it's not affordable, because if somebody's out here making the same amount of money as you but spends their money differently, they might find a way. I have clients that are teachers, students, all the way up to doctors, attorneys, you know, entrepreneurs, all of that. So they all figure out a way to pay the same rate. So I just want to say that. But anytime I talk about money, I always feel like sometimes I have to like kind of justify it, because I feel like everybody feels differently about money. But so I end up going on rants. But whatever. The point is, I was doing a presentation where I get paid and my internet went out. And I only did it go out. My internet went out before during sessions, things like that. Typically it goes out and come back right back on. It's quite annoying, but typically it goes off and comes right back on. So I could just refresh and I'll let the person know, I'm so sorry, my internet went out. It was a minute delay, right? Or 2 minutes maybe at the most. My internet was out for an hour. So I had to, I was like, is Mercury like, what is it? In I know it's Mercury retrograde, but I was thinking of something else. Like, is Mercury receive? I don't. But so my internet went out. So I was already late because my microphone stopped working. So I had to restart my computer. So I was a minute late, a minute or two late. Jumped on, start the presentation at 9:03. 9:06, my internet goes out. I'm staring at the internet because it's on the ceiling. It was out. Even when I did a video earlier, the one that got deleted, and it was still out. That was like 9:30, 9:40. Then I emailed the people that I work for, hey, internet's out, not sure what to do, it's not coming back on. I emailed them from my phone. I was gonna try to do it from my phone, but I don't have access. I can't display my screen from my phone. They were like, oh, well, first the response was, oh, we're out of office for Mental Health Week. Good for you. Obviously, mental health is important for them. This is why they hire therapists to do presentations. What? Like, why did y'all schedule a presentation when out of office? But my contact apparently was in office, so he replied and said, it's fine. I'll let the attendees know to sign up for another one. I offered to do it another time this month. We'll see if they actually take me up on that offer. So then, along with that, oh, goodness. I'm recording a video for y'all. So I'm talking about everything that's went on this morning. I'm talking about this poem that I was like, I'm going to do a dramatic reading because it's a poem that I do with the presentation during a meditation. I do 1 or 2 poems. This one is the shorter one. So I did a dramatic reading of this poem. And then I look at, because I can see my phone, which, let me see what's happening now. Okay, yeah. So there's that. I can see my phone from my screen because I don't have like it connected to anything, but I can see my phone, right? And I see that there's a white box on it, and I'm like, what is happening? So I'm like looking at it. You're out of storage. So they ended my video. Cool. Let me move all the storage, all the videos onto my computer. You're out of storage on your computer. Fine. I have Dropbox, which is, it could be on the computer, it could be online. And I typically put everything online. So I'm like, let me just put everything online. If I'm not using it, I'll put it online. Well, because I don't have internet, it can't connect to the internet. So I can't put everything online. So I'm like, okay, all right. So anyways, bottom line is it was a lot that just happened in the last 2 hours of my day, the first 2 hours of my day, really. And so I ended up just calling my boyfriend and venting. I decided to take out my hair because I was like, I could have made some phone calls. I still will make some phone calls, and I need to edit and all that kind of stuff. But, I was going to make a good amount of money this morning, and that's gone. And so now I'm just going to spend my day doing other stuff. I was so entertained by, like, the fact that I was frustrated earlier. So I feel like the way I conveyed it was like, I was just out of it. But at this point, it's like, all right, it is what it is. So I'm taking my hair down. I'm going to make these phone calls. My phone's about to die. That's what the alert I just saw said. So I'm going to go ahead and get off, and I'll come back and see what y'all are up to later. But my hair will be gone. I mean, at this point, my hair is different every other week, it feels like. But that has been my morning. So I'm not going to do the dramatic reading anymore. Maybe I'll do it another day. I'll do that another day. I also talked about the book that I'm reading right now, but I'll update you on that later. So let me go ahead and charge my phone. Let me make these phone calls for I need to close out some accounts and check on my credit card. And so I will check back in a few hours. Plugs. Pick it up. Pick up your chip, you already been. I'm now that person. Hello, I am at the nail shop about to get my nails done. It is Saturday, August 6th. My phone was dead this morning, so I couldn't record, but I will record some of this process. Hopefully I have enough battery, so I'll let you know what it looks like after, because I have no nails right now, but I'll let you know what it looks like after.
Always when you come in here, I ain't got no nails.
Okay, so finishing my nails. I don't know if you can see that. I got them very, very simple, because my sister decided to book my niece's party today. The same time, my nail appointment. We just had lunch or whatever, so I'm trying to see if they're still there. All right, so is this still? Yes. Okay, so not going there, clearly. I'm about to go home, wash my hair, blow dry my hair. I don't know if I'm gonna blow dry it, but I'm gonna wash my hair, probably blow dry it, and then cook. And then I'm going back to my boyfriend's house. I'm just packing up the food and going over there because I'm in his truck and anyway, so I gotta go back over there anyway. So I'm gonna cook in my house because I don't like, he was like, you cook in my house, but I don't like doing that, so I'm cooking in my house. And then that's what I got. I don't think I'm gonna do any work. I have my laptop, it'll be with me, so if I need to work, I can do it over there. But I don't plan on doing any work. But yeah, when I get home, I did want to talk about the books. I haven't, because the video I did about the books got deleted and then whatever, so if I have time, I'll talk about the books today. But other than that, nails turned out cute, headed home. I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna do mini twists in my hair. I think that's the plan right now. So I'm gonna wash, blow dry it, and then I'll do the mini twist at his house. So that's what I got going on. Not to work. Okay, so I just got home. I wanted to talk about these books quickly because I know once I get started washing my hair and doing all the things, who knows what time I'll come back on here. And plus I want to like pick up, I have finally hired a housekeeper that's gonna come next week. So I want to like, you know, I got boxes and stuff from the stuff from my friends decorating her apartment and all that kind of stuff. So I want to put that up. So the only thing I want to say about this book. So this is the book that I just got through finish. I finished very quickly, like in 3 days. This is that book, right? And I kept being like, you know, I don't know if it's good or if it's just like, I don't know, just I'm on this challenge of like just reading. So maybe that's why I'm reading so much. Like, but I knew I was like interested in the next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. But I also don't read a lot of fiction. So to me, a lot of times with fiction, I just get into it really quickly. But like I said, I had been reading this book for a minute, or kept trying to, and I read it 2 nights, and I did not read it last night, but I think I read it, oh, maybe I only read it 1 night. Maybe I only read it Thursday. Maybe Wednesday and Thursday, I can't remember. The book is good. This book just isn't for me. I really thought I would like it because I really like Crazy Rich Asians. So I'm going to finish it. I'm going to make myself finish it. I think also because this book, and maybe it's because I'm simple or whatever, but this book is just them kind of roaming around New York. Like, it's not a lot of, like, this place is based in Italy. It's a lot of talk around like, them having a lot of money. So everything feels like very pretentious. So they have to have like their, you know, talk. Obviously they're in Italy. So a lot of the names of different places is Italian. So I'm like trying to read that. I'm like, what does that even mean? How do you say that? And it's a lot of description of the opulence of their experiences. And while I understand why that's necessary, it just, I'm having a hard time keeping up with the story. I'm having a hard time keeping up with who's who, because it just feels like there's so much extra going on around the story, which I get. Like, I truly love Crazy Rich Asians, so I can understand. Like, I remember watching it. I didn't read the book, so let's start there. But watching it, and like, I love the way they kind of show the city and show the food and the, you know, parties, and like, I like to watch it. So maybe I'll love seeing this in a movie form, but book form, I'm just like, eh. So no, I'm not crazy. I'm gonna trust that this is good and this is not. I'll be very curious. I'm actually gonna text my friend and see if she's read it and see what her thoughts are on this. I know her thoughts on this because we all got this book at the same time, so I know she finished it within like a day or two. I was like, yeah. But I'm going to see if she's read that book, because, I mean, I'm going to trust my taste regardless. I like what I like. We like different types of books. We like different types of content in general. So I'm not that concerned about it, but I would be curious to see. Because when I read, again, I know nothing about this author, but when I read the back and some of the stuff he wrote, he was saying how some people were like concerned about, like, why would you tell us what's going to happen in the title? Why would the title be they both died in the end? Why would, like, that should be the shock? And he was like, I didn't want a book that just had a shock. There's still going to be some twists and turns, but I didn't want a book that just had like this, you know, it is what it is. Like, especially with the premise of the book, like, this doesn't spoil anything. Like, the whole premise of the book is people find out they're going to die. So it doesn't spoil, like, they found out they're going to die. So clearly we know they're going to die at some point. So anyway, so yeah, so that's all. And I think about when I'm talking about this challenge, and I'll talk about this more, I'm sure, when I do my video, but when I'm doing this whole like self-care reading, it is extremely important to find something that you truly enjoy, because while I read a lot of nonfiction, and sometimes it takes me a little longer to get through those as well, it's definitely, if I'm reading fiction, I want to enjoy it. I want to be completely immersed in it. I want to like this book, I would be done with a client and like, okay, I got a break. I could edit or I could read the book, and I want to read the book. Sometimes I'll make myself edit, but I want to read the book. So that's just it. That's good for me to know. Like, while I felt like at one point, because I was reading so much nonfiction, that any fiction book I would get into, but clearly that is not the case. So I'm very curious if you've read either or both of these books, what your thoughts are on them. Like, did you think this is a good book? Sorry, I'm looking at the reflection. Do you like this book? Like, what would be your thoughts on those books? So, all right, I'm gonna wash my hair. I actually, after I took my twist down that I had in there, I just basically put some detangler in it and put a whole bunch of grease so I can like comb through it. It's funny because I actually like the way it looks with the grease, so I'm probably gonna end up doing that with these twists because my plan is to leave the twist in for a long time. So I feel like I'm gonna moisturize it and have a lot of water and moisture, and then put the grease on there and twist it up because I feel like that will lock in some of that moisture since I'm planning to leave it up for a while. So, but yeah, all right, I'll check in probably maybe when I'm cooking, but it might not be till I get back and start doing my hair. So we'll see. Hey, so it is Sunday, August 7th, and the day is almost over. I did a little bit of work earlier. I recorded a video and I edited, but I'm done. I'm saving because the video I saved yesterday I had to do an update on, and then I made a little short reel, TikTok, whatever you want to call it. I made one of those, so I'm saving those. And now I'm about to eat because it is 5:30. And then after I eat, then I will probably just do some research and watch a couple movies, but I am done for the day. So just want to hop on and say thanks for watching. This is my first full week of vlogging. So I appreciate you for watching. I hope it was some interesting parts. We'll see when I go in and edit. But I will talk to you soon. That's all.